Welcome back to another episode of the OHB Academy podcast. My name is Michael.
Coach Jav.
And today we just want to give you a refreshing episode for everybody who is looking to really get started with their online coaching business. They haven't fully dug their feet in the ground yet. And yeah, they just want to do it the right way. So we're going to literally go step by step and just show you the starter kit of being an online fitness coach, a successful one in 2024 from scratch, right? So Jav, where are we starting? Yeah? Where are we starting?
I would start with the niche. Niche target market is going to be the key factor because there isn't nothing new that you can really teach in fitness these days, but your niche is what's going to help you stand out. So deciding who you help, how you help them, why you help them, and how you actually transform them, your unique mechanism. That's the key factor, man.
How would you do that then? Like you literally starting back now.
I would say if you're a PT, there's a couple ways you can do this.
For you, let's use you like, as an example.
So who you get the best results for? So who I helped the most? Was it men? Was it women? For me, it was actually women, but that's one factor I would look at.
Okay.
I would look at my own personal transformation. This one was difficult for me because I've never been fat or out of shape. So I always find that difficult. So I just be like, all right, well, I did stop playing football. That's kind of why I went down the more athletic route because it was like, well...
That's good for us to think like that because some coaches are going to think the same thing.
Yeah, like I've never been out of shape. So I just thought, oh, well, I stopped playing sports. So what about if I started... That's why I started to call my thing the optimized athlete.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, it's about someone that's just trying to stay athletic. I'm just trying to stay like I was when I was playing football. But I know, you know what I mean? So your own transformation and then, who you get results for. Those are the two easiest things. But also there's an element of who you want to coach.
Okay.
Because I was getting women at the start, but I didn't really want to coach women. I wanted to coach men.
Okay.
So there's that factor as well. Because you could say this is my niche, but if you don't actually enjoy coaching, that then don't make sense. So those are the three factors that I was looking at. That's kind of how I would do it now.
Do you think that there's some niches, sorry to cut you, that are less profitable though?
Yeah. Men are more, coaching women is way more profitable than coaching.
So how would you, I don't know. I'm not going to agree with that one.
Well, it's easier to sell to women than men.
Yeah. So
I could grow my business quicker.
Yeah. What I would say then, to just add on what you're saying, is that within everything you just mentioned, I would also just think about the profitable side of that niche.
Yeah.
You know, because within every niche, there's probably going to be like a profitable side and then a side that's...
I think you got to think about the age.
And that's a way to do that.
Because there's a lot of coaches that want to do like athletes.
Yeah.
And I always say athletes is difficult for online coaching because, and I know this because I'm an athlete, it's like, I just think when I was 17 or 18, I'm not paying $250 or £300. I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
And I've also got strength and conditioning coaches at my club.
Your club, yeah.
So athletes for me, it's always difficult. I'm not saying it can't be done because there's a lot of coaches that do like footballers and what they do is they do professionals, but the thing is, it's seasonal.
Yeah.
So when they're not with their team,
your battle, like this is important at the start to really think about your battle.
So I don't want people to get discouraged if you want to do athletes, but you do have to think about it. There's a guy that I know, I don't know him personally, but he just does like really cheap programs.
Okay.
So any athlete could do it.
Okay.
And it's like, it's not one-to-one. It's like a group program.
And then you can
scale it. So it's like a player. It doesn't matter whether you're professional, you're young. Like you can just pay £40 a month. You get access to all the programs.
Yeah.
He makes the program one time. They have to follow it themselves.
Yeah.
And he has a community. That's it.
Okay.
So that's a lot more scalable. But then what's the downside to that?
I don't know.
You need a bigger audience, bro. You got to make content. You need an audience to sell it to. Because if you're going to go low ticket, we need We need a big audience.
Yeah.
So that's why the high ticket works so well when you start because you need less people.
To start making money.
To start making money. So that's the downside to that, in my opinion. So, but starting off niche, bro.
So you'd have that conversation with yourself and you'd pick out the niche that's going to cause you the least problems. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to make money from, and you sort that part
from there.
Cool. So for me, the next point would be to set up your social media page. A lot of coaches will think about a website, right? Or I need this. I spoke to someone the other day, right? Oh, I just want to sort my website out. Your website don't mean jack. It don't mean nothing. Like the amount of businesses that are probably like doing 8 figures even, right? Like 8-figure coaches that don't really push any traffic to their website. So I would sort out your Instagram. See your Instagram profile like your business card and optimize that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my Instagram. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to say, all right, I need a clear profile picture where I'm smiling, good quality. I'm going to make sure my username. I'm going to basically do what I call the 30-second test, the 30-second rule test, whereby within 30 seconds of someone jumping on my page, they know who I am, what I do, and how I can help them. Yeah, so I'm going to make that clear in the bio. My full name's going to be there. I'm going to make sure my pictures, my pin posts, I've got a post there that kind of tells my story, that has some testimonials, that has some value in it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to optimize my Instagram. And yeah, what's next, bro?
Okay, so optimizing Instagram. Would you just go on Instagram?
To start off with, I think singularity of focus is just like key for anyone. Like for me, I'm going to just build that to a certain place. And then I'm going to look at doing some other social media profiles. But I just want something I can wake up and do like every single day consistently. Okay, so you would start with Instagram now, yeah? In 2024? Jeez. No, but so we're going for any coach, right? So in 2024, would I start with Instagram? Yeah, now you're talking. It will be based on my niche. So there we go then. It's based on the niche. So that's why we started with that point. Because if I was going for, which I might do myself, entrepreneurs, business owners, CEO, I might go down that route and I might mix it up with some mindset where like I don't mind jumping on calls with them because it's very like high level stuff. Then yeah, and I'm charging like 5K for the year or whatever. Then I might go straight to LinkedIn and put most of my energy there. So it doesn't really matter what social media platform, it's all based on your niche.
Yeah.
But I'll find a social media platform and I'll start growing it.
Yeah. So kind of the third point, I guess, then is that what you're kind of growing it, right?
Yeah.
Awareness.
Yeah.
So I start off with the content. So now it's, you've got your niche, you picked your social media platform. So now it's time to start creating that awareness. Most of you would already have some people following you on something, whatever you decide to pick. Yeah. Whether it's Facebook, you've probably got 300, 400 Facebook friends, or you might have a couple hundred Instagram followers. So it's not like you're coming into this cold. No. But now I would focus my efforts on making content. I wouldn't worry too much about it being perfect.
No.
So I wouldn't need no fancy cameras, no microphone. Just shoot videos.
Just clear. All it needs to be is clear.
Like, clear, yeah. As long as I can see you.
That's it. Yeah.
So I would try and just batch record 10, 15 videos. And it depends. If I'm a PT, I would try to start collecting testimonials from my in-person clients.
Exactly.
And then it's just posting for the next couple of weeks and days. I'm posting as much as I can just to get my name out there and let people know that I'm doing this thing. Because I think a big thing that a lot of coaches struggle with is that nobody knows they're doing this thing. Like no one knows I've just made this online thing. They don't post about it.
It's out there.
Yeah.
No.
So a lot of coaches could make money if they just literally just start posting. That's like the first step. So
100%.
I'd aim to post 3 to 5 times a week. Videos, pictures, written text post. Just get it out there. Use my stories. So that would be my next step.
How do they get good quickly? Like, how do you someone get good at content really quickly?
Just bang it out, bro. I don't think there's no workaround. You have to make as many videos as you can.
Yeah.
Because then once it's a skill, and it's like once you get good at it, it's like it doesn't leave you.
Yeah.
Like I could shoot 10 reels right now, really quickly, because I just got used to it. So
yeah.
At the start, but I say that though, but at the start, I still think compared to what I'm seeing and people doing that, I still think even at the start was better than most people.
Yeah, because people need to wake the fuck up. So this is a little pause in the break. This is a pause to just say, stop being lazy. If you're starting as an online coach in 2024, I think personally, as much as it's easier to start, to win, it's just you've got to be willing to go hard and work hard.
Yeah.
Everything's hard work, but you've got to be willing because yes, there is more coaches now than there were before.
Yeah.
It don't mean anyone can come in here and be successful. I believe that. But it's only going to be the people that are willing to work hard. So turn back if you're not willing to like go on YouTube and research something. Turn back if you're not willing to learn how to like flip and use your phone correctly and think of stuff like that, you know? So that's what I'll show you in regards to getting better content. YouTube is beautiful right now, bro, in this day and age.
YouTube is the best thing.
Brother, like free university.
You can learn everything you need down to a T. You can learn it. It's just the issue is that people don't know what to look for.
Yeah, and
that's really that's really the struggle. Yeah. So that's step 3. What would you say for number 4 then?
So I'm gonna say something controversial. Let me know what you think on this one. It would be a giveaway. Yeah, but when I say giveaway, I don't necessarily mean the way. So we teach one type of giveaway where you do a post, you launch a giveaway, and this will be a giveaway of their program, right? So your new program that you've made, and you're gonna launch like 3 slots. and you're going to make a big emphasis on the amount that it would be worth, right? So you're going to put that price somewhere like £1,500 giveaway, £2,000, £3,000 giveaway. And then you're going to basically do that, tell them that they got a comment below to join, and only 3 people are going to win it. And then you're going to be able to, hopefully, if you've been doing what you've said, where the content, you've been posting content, you've optimized your profile, you should get minimum of 15 people opt in, right? Minimum of 15 people. But forget about like the fact that you can reach out to the people that didn't win and actually obtain clients. I think some coaches actually need to just fall into the game. You just need to like land yourself 3 clients straight away. Yeah, 5 clients straight away. Because then you can actually see how online coaching works. And like what you said about content, until you do it, it's like you've got to just do it. And I think so many coaches have so much disbeliefs even in their mind about coaching. They don't even know if it really works. They don't even fully believe in it because they just know about PT. But if I just drop 3 online clients in the coach's hand and they see like, oh, these people are getting results, they're happy, they enjoy it, I'm helping, I'm changing people's lives, I'm doing it from my phone. I think that alone, you're going to be shit at first, so you're going to have to improve it. You're going to be quicker to get everything sorted. So like some coaches will spend, we've seen it, we get some clients sign up and, there's 4 weeks gone by, they ain't even sorted out their onboarding.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to like stay. They haven't even sorted out to where, what email does a client get when they sign up? These times we've done it for them. They just need to look at it and know how it's done, right? But if you land with those clients straight away, it forces you into action. So I'll say giveaway for the fact that it's going to get you clients straight away.
So you're going to give away slots on your program?
Straight away.
Okay.
Hormozy talks about that as well. I'm not like super Hormozy fan anymore. Like he is great. Like I like what he does. But he does talk about that as well. Like when he starts.
Yeah, like do the work. Yeah.
Like give it out.
Say that.
Yeah, because there's the big thing of like, oh, don't give your stuff out for free. And I think that's a trap, man. I think.
But there's a lot of people that do that. Like, like I know, obviously we don't do SMMA, but I know some social media marketers, some advice sometimes is like, work with like 2 or 3 clients for free and just tell them that, look, I'll run your ads. You just have to do the ad spend. But you ain't got to pay me to run it. And then pay me from the profit. So like, it's the same thing with fitness. Like I'll do this for you for free for the next 3 weeks, 3 months. Let me use the testimonials.
Exactly.
So it's like, that helps you and you're helping them at the same time.
Yeah.
The only issue sometimes is obviously you don't get the same amount of buy-in from that person, but you will get, you will get some people that are on it. They'll just do it.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's a good method, and I do think it's worth doing, especially when you just get started. So I set number 4. So then set number 5 for me. You guys might notice something. We haven't spoken about even the program yet. Yeah, which is fine because this is where coaches get messed up. They think the program has to be
perfect,
on point before I sell it. Yeah. Sometimes I need to sell the thing before I do the thing.
Yeah, 100%. So, you do.
And I ain't even going to say program. So it's not even going to say program. Step 5 is actually now let's start thinking about my offer and my pricing and sorting out my sales. Because to be honest, you need to get that right. And you need to be confident on how you do it. So for me, like when we started, my first ever client was £70 a month. And it was a girl that I used to work with in the gym. So she was my first client. Then my next client, he was also £70 a month.
I didn't know about £70 a month.
But this is when we first started.
We didn't even like have a...
So no mentor or nothing.
I remember.
£70 a month.
Jeez.
And so yeah, but that was back then. That's like 4 years ago. No, 2019, 2020. 2020. Yeah, so that was, so £70 a month. Now we'll talk about 2024. I would say that the lowest I would go personally is probably 175. I'll take someone at 175 for a monthly program. And I would do it a minimum of 3 months. Minimum of 3, but I'd push for 6. Yeah. 175. But I would be honest, I'd push 250. Like I'd be brave.
What's 175 over 6 months? Let me just do the maths on this times 6. Okay, yeah, it's like 1. I would do.
But I would push for 6 months and I would push for 250. And then if I'm just starting and I ain't got no testimonials, I would be willing, the lowest I'd be willing to go is 175. So that's kind of how I'd price anchor it. So my offer, that, and I come up with a good guarantee that makes the person feel like this is a offer where I can't turn this down. Yeah. So I would have something like, if you don't get the result in X amount of time frame, I'll coach you for free, I'll give you a refund or whatever. Something strong though. So I would really do that.
Yeah.
That's step 5 before I'd even think about doing the program. Because I need to get people through the door first, then I'll do the program after. Yeah. So that's kind of what I would look at as step 5.
So create an offer, like an offer. An offer is exactly what you do what the thing is that you're selling, that main thing that you're selling, how much it is, what else was it? Yeah, how much it is, and just documenting it. Whether it's a document, we use like a presentation on Canva, but yeah, whatever it is, have it there ready so now you can sell it.
Yeah.
I guess step 6 is like just sort out your program, right? Yeah, sort out your program, and just in terms of, because a lot of coaches fall into this trap. They think that the program is like some mad training program on an app that is just super done, like, you know, for you to a year ahead. And it's like you're on the wrong path. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about.
But you know why though? Sorry to cut you.
Why?
It's because a lot of shit PTs don't write programs. Think about how many PTs, their client just comes through the door and they just like, oh yeah, we're doing this today.
They
don't actually plan anything. So the idea of having to plan someone's,
it's a joke, man. I remember like I was in the gym floor and I would always plan client sessions ahead and just all the organized. And I remember speaking to a PT and he was like older brother. And he was quite like, you know, he's good shape, all of that. He's like, no, I don't plan the session. He said, yeah, I just want to get, and it was his ignorance was that like, I just know what I'm doing. It's like, yeah, we all know what we're doing, but that's bad practice.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. 100%. You should already, that side of it should already be covered. But regardless, that's not really what an online coaching program is mainly about, because anyone can do that. They can get that from anywhere. The online program is more about the experience, right? That someone gets over the course of like 3 to 6 months with you, depending on what the package is, right? So, right, when they sign up, what happens? You know, for most of us, I will keep it simple. It's going to be, they're going to sign up. They're going to book a call with me. That's a strategy call where we're going to go through, you know, their goals, what they need to do, you know, how to use the app that they might be using. And yeah, just the next steps, maybe a little bit of their meal, you know, to talk about nutrition, whatever that may be. So yeah, they're going to book in a call with me. And then a couple of days after that call, that's when I'm going to deliver them my program via an app. Do you know what I mean? And that doesn't have to take long at all, because I can just build their program 4 weeks at a time, you know? So nice and easy like that. I'll have calls with them probably once a month. I would cap it at, I'll cap it at once a month. And I'll do that for maybe my first 20 clients. Then I'll see how I feel from there. Maybe I'll do less calls, maybe bi-monthly, or, you know, maybe charge more and then do more. And then, yeah, that would be it. I would include some things that are unique to me that will just give my program a nice touch, maybe gifts as soon as someone signs up. I'll have a group chat as well. So there's the community element. And then my program's sorted, man. So I'm now confident to go sell that, and I know that it's going to get results.
Yeah. And then I think the next point of this is then the scaling. And obviously we're kind of talking about people just getting started, but if you've done all of this and you do this consistently, you should be making money, right?
But we ain't talked about lead gen yet though. We just did a giveaway.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's lead gen.
So then it's kind of, it's lead gen. So I was going to skip ahead. So then now, lead gen.
Lead gen.
Would then be, that's DMing people, that's making your content and engaging with people and emails and lead magnets. I would start to create.
Yeah. What's the basic KPIs you'd be looking for though?
I would be aiming to try and book anything from 1 to 3 calls a day. That would be my target. Because then that gives me enough leverage to try and get 1 to 2 clients a week.
Yeah.
So that can predictably grow. So that would be that. So my lead generation efforts, and I'm going to kind of throw everything in there, because that means that if I'm doing it consistently over time, I then add paid ads. I then add my CRM system. I then add all those things. And then I might add another channel, because at the start, what did we say? Would we do LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Then I might add a second channel. Then I might add YouTube. So my lead generation is actually the last step, but it's actually a part of all the steps. But to grow now, I need to really dial in my lead gen. Yeah. So that's actually the last piece, really.
Yeah.
Or scaling and hiring, but we're just getting started.
We're just getting started.
Scaling and hiring is step 8, technically.
Yeah. So lead generation is essentially 1 to 3 calls booked a day. It's mad when you actually simplify it and you just think all you need to do is book 1 to 3 calls a day.
Yeah.
And I love the analogy of the gun to the head analogy and mentality. I love that, because it just makes someone simplify it. If someone put a gun to your head and said, whatever, you've got to go do this, most of us will do whatever that thing is. We would find a way to do it.
Get it done.
And I think a lot of society is getting dumbed down. And I told some of our coaches the other day that don't ever believe that thing of there's no stupid question. There's a lot of stupid questions in it. It don't mean don't ask questions. You should always ask questions, but like even the way you put your question together should show like, you know, it should be half the answer, you know? So like you gotta think how, like before you think, okay, so how do I do that? Ask yourself, how do I book 1 to 3 calls a day, right? Like how, if you had no other way of doing it, well, you might start by what you said earlier with your friends and family, right? I can go on my WhatsApp, I can just see who do I know, who might need help. I could even ask people that I know, do they know people that might need help? Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? And then the big thing that we can show you is just audience growth. That's what you need to do. You're going to need to grow your audience so that you've got more opportunity to talk to people, to book calls. And all you got to do is so easy nowadays on Instagram is find out where your audience hang out. And the beautiful thing now is that you've got a barrage of just new influencers popping up every single day that aren't even in fitness. You know what I mean?
Your niche. They've got your niche.
And your niche are just chilling there. So you do the maths. Like, how do you go and grab them? How do you find them? You know, engage with them and whatever. I'm gonna attract them to your profile. You know, so that's what we got to do.
Yeah, man.
Is that the full kit? Yeah,
that's the full kit. If you actually do that today, by the end of the year, no, in the next 3 months.
4 months, you got a few. Let's be real. 30 days, you'll get your first 4 clients. Everything we just said.
Yeah, but it's doing it.
It's doing it.
That's the issue.
But you got to do it, man. You got to do it.
So yeah, put that in place, grow your business. And if you want to know in detail how to actually do each step, we've got a free step-by-step training. It's about 12 minutes, so it's a lot shorter than this, with a bit more behind the scenes and more the mechanics of what we mentioned. So it's completely free. All I ask for is your email and your phone number. Put it in there. It's all yours, and it will show you step-by-step. And then obviously, if you need help implementing, because that's really what you pay for, book a call, man. Book a call with me and the team.
Yeah,
I'll see how we can help you get this ball rolling. Yeah, we'll make sure you do it. Exactly.
You do it.
So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.